morning. My name is Detective Joe Friday, and I'm investigating the situation here at the hotel. I understand you found the victim,
Yeah.
and your name is?
David Baxter.
How long have you worked here, Mr. Baxter?
About 7 years or so.
And what do you do here?
I'm an event coordinator.
All right. If you can, tell me what happened this morning in as much detail as you can from the very beginning.
I arrived at the hotel around 8 and clocked in. I started setting up the Williamson room. I got finished around 9. Around 9:30, I went to the prop room to get some chairs that would match the Williamson room. I opened the door.
Now, the door, was it locked?
No.
Is it usually locked?
No, there's nothing of value in there, and it's in the service area, so guests don't typically wander back there.
Which direction did you come from when you arrived at the prop room?
I walked down the hallway that connects to the lobby.
Now, did you see anybody as you came up the hall?
Yeah, there was a man in a suit came out of the prop room door, and he turned away from me and walked down the hall.
Came out of the prop room? Okay, what did this guy look like?
I don't know, 40s maybe, mid-sized, and he looked like an average guy. He was wearing a dark suit, he had dark hair, he was conservative looking. I know why he was in a hurry now.
So, Caucasian?
Yeah.
Have you seen him before?
I don't think so.
Would you maybe recognize him if you saw him again?
I don't know, maybe. It was just a glance. I didn't see him.
All right. Well, go on. You got to the prop room. What happened next?
I opened the door, and there's a person there. They're laying on their side, and I thought it might be a guest, having a medical problem. But then I saw the blood.
Okay. Now, were the lights in the room on when you went in?
Yeah, the lights were on.
Okay, go on.
Well, first I just thought it was some kind of bad joke, somebody was playing on me. So I called out to the person, and I didn't get a response. So I walked over as close as I could, but not too close, and that's when I could tell they weren't breathing. I reached down to their wrists, and I checked their pulse, and there was nothing there. And they even felt clammy. They weren't warm, they were clammy. And they looked dead. Their throat was just...
Okay. So did you try to give him CPR or anything like that, control the bleeding?
No, it was too late.
Okay. So what happened? What'd you do next?
Well, I got on the phone with my security director, and I called him. I was a little freaked out, so I waited in the hallway. The security director, Mr. Stanton, he came into the room, and a few minutes later he came out, and he was on the phone with 911. I asked if we could do anything, what should we do? He said just wait for the police to come and handle it. A few minutes later after that, paramedics were there, and
The victim, do you have any idea who he is?
it was Mr. Wilson. He is here for the coin conference. He creates coins. Bill, I think he said his name was.
Okay. And how is it that you know his name?
Bill, he introduced himself to me the night before. He was looking for a room just to get away from things, a quiet area. I do things for guests here. That's my job. So I led him to the prop room so he could get some peace and quiet. And that was that.
This is an employee area normally?
Yeah, it's for employees.
Did he maybe slip you some money to let you use it?
Yeah, he gave me $20.
Okay. And you're sure that's the name that he gave you?
Yeah, Mr. Wilson.
Bill Wilson.
Bill Wilson, yes.
Couldn't have been, could he have possibly said his name is Reed?
No, Mr. Wilson.
Okay. So when you went into the prop room, did you walk straight to the victim, or did you maybe walk around a little bit?
No, it was straight in and straight out.
Okay. You said you touched his wrist. Did you possibly touch anything besides that?
No, no,
Okay. Leave anything inside?
no, no.
Okay. Can you think of anything else that might help to shed some light on what happened here?
Honestly, no. I mean, I know I'm getting fired over this. The hotel is gonna get sued, and I'm gonna get fired. I mean, 7 years of working here, and this happens. I gotta go home. Can I go home?
Yeah, you can go home, but I will need your contact information. In a day or two, I'm probably going to want to have a composite artist sit down with you and maybe draw an image of the guy you saw.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your help.